Hello everyone, how you doing? Thanks for popping by. Well, I've been a bit low, but this is a story that cheered me up. Maybe I should be a bit kinder and say it didn't cheer me up. Thank you for some really sweet messages and comments. Actually, I'm going to reply and say thank you properly to each one of you. That was really kind because you guys, you go through it. You go through it worse than I, that's for sure. Now, Vinny V today, he put up a video about a review he left on a Kingdom Hall and the back and forth. And I was looking for it and I went to the wrong place and I found this instead, and I thought I wanted to share it with you. So you can see we're in Martin County, Florida, and it's got some happy reviews, so that will be from the J-Dubs, and it's got one and I thought, sounds like one of our guys is not happy. But wait. We've got a good one there from George. George is saying, great place to worship with amazing brethren. Perhaps they should be called amazing heavy brethren, but never mind. Now here we go. Julia. Actually, no, Julia is right fed up. She says, I am a witness, but your hall has caused me much distress. News, Julia, there's loads of people now who are away from it all, who are caused a lot of distress. So sadly, your case isn't unique, I'm sorry to say. Now I'm going to block out the names because it seems a bit unfair, even though she's blasted out her family's names. So she's put, my son, and his then wife, were disfellowshipped for having sex before marriage. Ooh, alert the media. This she-devil, no judgment there, went after him after she found out he was coming into some money. So it would have been the woman. Those women, hang on, that's me, isn't it? We women, we lead you men astray. We go around all the time looking like Jessica Rabbit and walking like her. My son loved the truth and Jehovah. Now this is a sad bit, and tried many times to come back, but the so-called brothers would never do it. And again, Julia, this isn't unusual, though they have done him a favour. But in the interim, this is a sad, normal story. But then she gets a bit nasty again. They reinstated the alcoholic, drug addict turned apostate. My son has no interest in the truth anymore. Would you? No, that's why there's just one of the many reasons why loads of people are out. Today's a fine man, you see, good for him, because you don't have to be going to the Kingdom Hall 3 days a week to live an upstanding life. And his now wife and their 3 children, and owns his own business. Well, good for him. If you so-called brothers had done your job, you would have another fine family in your hall. You are right, Julia. The elders, the governing body, the changes, everything, they stumble people. And that's really hard for you who left him, because you must be thinking, my son and his wife and the grandchildren, they're out. They're going to die at Armageddon. That's what you're thinking because of those brothers. Well, those brothers under Watchtower rulings are blood guilty, Julia. So you're right to call them out. But Julia, I'm wondering, do you shun your son? Do you shun him, and do you shun, because you're supposed to. You are supposed to shun, I'm afraid, shun him and his wife, and it ends up people shunning the grandchildren as well. So she's mad with them elders, and I don't blame her. I hope you sleep well at night, she says. Now, and she says, I heard that the first wife was in California, part of an apostate group. Apostate group? What the hell's an apostate group? I heard the Beatles used to be a group. Yes, a modern beat combo, trying to sue Indiantown congregation. You must be so proud. Well, she was really piddled off, Julia. Now, I must say, Julia, if you hear this, if she is part of any people suing a congregation, it will be because of the child abuse cover-ups. That's how the suing works, missus. I'm sorry to tell you. So perhaps your first daughter-in-law was one of those victims. I don't know. Perhaps it's wrong to conjecture, But something has gone on. The truth. I am sorry, Julia, that this has happened to your son. But does this help you see that this is not the truth? Now, if Julia's been caught writing this, ooh, is she still a J-Dub? Because she'll have been dragged into the back of into the private room for a big dressing down. I mean, something like this will get someone disfellowshipped. And in which case, they can all live happily ever after, because they can go on and have a real life. And if they want to be Christian, they can do that, or another faith thing. But if they want to be Christian, they can do it properly and have Jesus mediating. So there you go. Well, that was a bit scandalous, wasn't it? Oh dear. Oh dear, open the window, someone. I got a bit hot. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.